get your Excel stuff, get that all figured out, then live your life outside the Excel sheet. Like automate that, but live your life. And his big thing is spend lavishly on the things that you love and cut mercilessly the things that don't bring you value. And those two things, I feel like for us, like we spend on the things that really excite us, that align with our values, and we're really comfortable with those things. We cut the things that really don't bring us joy or bring us value, and that's how we save as much as we do.
Hmm. Yeah, that's really good. Now, when I look at things, I think of it in forms of traveling. Okay, so
Yeah.
how much? So is this gonna, I can either get this or I can buy a plane ticket for
Yep.
that.
Yeah.
Right.
To highlight Separate Life and how important it was to me, the missing piece that I took from that book more than anything from like the Dave Ramsey approach, because
Mhm.
I don't even know that I studied it as much as it's sort of just natural conventional wisdom. I mean,
Yeah.
he talks about it all the time. It's the
Mhm.
advice your grandma would give to you.
Yep.
I think is actually one of his slogans. But like it's just sort of conventional wisdom stuff, and the element that Separate Life added to the equation for me anyways was the difference between variable expenses and fixed expenses.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I had never really considered that. It was sort of mind blowing for me. When you and I'm not really naturally a numbers person. I almost sort of detest numbers. Like I love the big picture stuff. And Drew, the co-host, he's a numbers guy. And I have some other people that I work with that are numbers guy. I've used some of them as like, you're getting in my way, man. Let me look at the big picture
Yeah.
stuff. But like the thing that it like added to me was I had looked at coffee expenses and things like that as like big no-nos like to your path of
Yeah.
progress, and there's totally merit to saving money. You got to get to the down payment and things like that. But the cost difference between saving on, say you really enjoy Starbucks coffee and
Yep.
you starve yourself of that for a full year, that might equate to a couple percent of your total budget for the year. That might be $1,000 that you save if you didn't get a Starbucks coffee every single day. Well, if you match that up against just the cost difference between 30 or 40% of your budget that you spend on housing, I
Yep.
mean that's not even close. And so like Your Money or Your Life, you talked about, that's an amazing book too, because
Mhm.
it talks about your life energy, and
Yeah.
and so those books definitely put some dots on the map, and you can start to connect those to where it's like money is not spent equally, and you have to separate fixed expenses, variable expenses, but then also life energy, and things that drain that from you.